Hi everybody. This poem popped up in my Facebook memories. I vaguely remember writing it, which is actually kind of unusual for me. But before I launch into the recitation, I thought I'd give you some background information. I must confess to being fortunate not to have had too much negativity regarding my poetry, but it isn't everyone's cup of tea. So the genesis for this piece came when I had my first negative comment about one of my poems. This douche that I didn't even know said something like, "Wow," and I get accused of big word syndrome. I considered many different comebacks, beginning with my favorite knee-jerk reaction. I think you know the one I mean. Instead, I wrote this poem. As it describes, I unapologetically have an extensive vocabulary. Long before Google made us all brain dead, my thesaurus was a constant companion. I have my parents to thank for instilling in me a love of language, and my high school English teacher, Mr. Sarambetz, for his endless semantic exercises. I dedicate this reading to him. The poem is titled, No Fancy Words. I've never been outwardly accused, underhandedly once upon a time, for having big word syndrome, to which I emphatically insisted, they're all just words, douche. What's funny to the one penning is that I'd only just come to terms, uncomfortable terms, with the fact that I don't know jack expletive shit. We all may remember being tasked with tedious memorization and such. At a very early age, prior to Google, I just couldn't see the point in wasting valuable, precious brain storage space. Memorize for the quiz, test, or exam, but anything and everything after that was done that could just as easily be researched, gone in a puff of smoke. Shit, I can barely even remember my own name. Is it Anne, Elle, Ellie, something in between? Roundabout point being, I stored very little. I committed to memory nothing whatsoever, more than the spoken words and the lyrics of multiple songs by the Moody Blues. Breathe deep the gathering gloom. Yes. Honest Christ, I don't remember another goddamn thing in this world besides words. I committed to memory a countless number of words, and I refuse to apologize for them. Someone brilliant I once loved and admired long ago, when he glanced away from his ego, insisted that I have an exceptional command of the English language. In this world of distance, barely communicating with symbols, shortcuts, holding one another at arm's length, disconnect. It's ironic how we speak of an online connectivity when all we have succeeded in doing is widening the cavernous gaps that exist between pockets of staunchly protective, narrowly minded individuals. So please tell me, what's wrong with having a voice? Thank you.